Rightio, everyone's favourite time of the week. Time for the tips, baby.
Yo!
Bye week this week for a few teams. Lots of teams have players out for Origin, so it's a bit of a tricky one.
Do you, just before we get into the tips, I'm just going to railroad this. Do you think the gap's too big in between these games?
No.
In between Origin?
I think it's got to be a fortnight. To disrupt 9 weeks of the season, of a 25-week season, it's pretty hectic.
But would you argue that it's not actually disrupting more time because they're back playing for their clubs in between?
Yeah.
Instead of having the whole season series out?
I guess, but they're
I know what you mean, though, because they're back for 1 week and then out and then back. And then, it's not like they're getting into the rhythm or
I
whatever.
do think it chops it up well, though, because it's how else are you going to, with the 17th team now, how else are you going to do your buys and shit like that?
Are you blokes totally anti 2 games, a third if it's a decider?
Yeah.
100%. I want 3 games.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I just don't know.
That's why what I was going to say, disrupt 9 weeks of the season. I couldn't give a fuck.
It's the pinnacle.
Queensland is the pinnacle of rugby league for me.
I just think it's tough for teams like Para, for example.
Yeah, fuck them, but...
I know, but they've had they've been having all these new players get pulled out of their club for a dead rubber that they could get injured in. Yeah. It's just a bit scat.
Don't play then. Make yourself unavailable.
Yeah, that's
Say
true.
no.
I don't know. And I'm big on I think I care more about Origin than the grand finals, to be honest. But once it's done, I don't want my players getting fucked up.
Don't they get paid $30K per match?
I think they dropped it down to 15 and they haven't put it back up yet.
I see what you're saying, though, Don. Queensland have got this in the bag. Broncos will have 6 people playing. Yeah. What if someone goes out there and gets injured? I sort of get where you're coming from, but also...
I would love...
Sweep them. Fucking
I would
sweep
love to get injured.
I'd love to...
I want to fucking sweep the leg.
I'd love to win by 60.
Yeah. In a dead rubber, I can kind of understand why people are I wish it was closer in a decider. Yeah. In a dead rubber... Those people can definitely jump off because...
No, I don't even get the argument of I wish it was closer in a decider.
No.
Winning is winning and I want to fucking win and I don't care how much I win by.
I think with the I wish it was closer is just good because you see them have hope. Yeah. And then you get to crush it just in a different way.
Yeah.
But it's also good to see someone in a dark abyss where they just don't know what they're doing. They're just floating.
Like the kid I saw wearing a Mitch Moses jersey back to front crying.
Fuck. Speaking of people in dark abysses, when we look towards the first game this week, we have the Tigers against the Sharks. Now, they are floating in purgatory. They're pretty much dead.
He reckons they can still make the 8.
Who?
Sheensy.
Yeah, of course.
He said he's going to see out the rest of the season. They could still make the 8.
Yeah, well, if there's any aged care homes that want to come and support the podcast and sponsor, we'll be glad to get you on board because we can get him signed up for you.
Yeah.
He needs to go away.
I'm tipping the Sharks.
Yeah, I'm tipping Sharks.
In a big way.
Friday is the next game. Dragons, Raiders, Win Stadium, Wollongong. Who we got?
I reckon the Raiders could put 50 on them.
Yeah.
The Raiders aren't losing anyone and they've just got Huddy Young back, who I think will be angry.
Fired up. Ben Hunt's obviously out for the Dragons.
Yeah,
Last week I said
he hasn't been in for about 6 weeks.
Yeah, he's mentally out.
Mentally checked out a long time ago.
Yeah.
I asked, is there anything more boring than Raiders Titans on a Saturday afternoon? It's actually Dragons Raiders on a Friday night.
Yeah, that actually sucks so much. Not as much as this though. Saturday, the early game, 5:30 is the Eels versus the Warriors in Combank at Combank. Clutzy and I were actually talking about this one today. I think the Warriors absolutely hump the Eels. No Gutho, no Moses, no Regan Campbell-Gillard.
No Dill Brown still.
Warriors also going pretty well.
Very well.
Yeah.
Other than last week, which I think will just be a
But
blip.
I think someone said to me today at work, how did the Warriors lose that? I was like, mate, it was torrential downpour rain.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't matter what to they're playing South as well. Yeah, but no, what I mean, Donny,
it's like anyone can win games in the rain.
Right, you could have a $9 rough. You could have literally a team paying $9.
Tigers.
First v 17th.
Or just the
rain
Tigers
brings them right back, man, because you can't play your normal expansive game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry, I thought you were going to carry on with that.
That's what
ignore last weekend.
Last week doesn't count. I think the Warriors come out. They're going to be pissed off. Coming to Para. It's Jacko versus Lukey.
Yeah. Didn't think about that.
Battle of the Hot Boys.
Yeah.
And I think Jacko wins.
Yeah, I think Jacko wins too. Sorry, Lukey.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just can't back a team with Madison in the 6.
Now, Rabbitohs Bulldogs.
This is a tough one.
It's actually a tough one because Rabbits have just lost Cody as well.
And what's his name, the bloke? Cam Murray.
Cam Murray.
Yep.
Yeah, well, they're going to
No
lose him to
shot.
rugby anyway.
No shot.
Bulldogs
Did you
also
see the Dogs
suck.
on the weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They lost 66
yeah, but have a
nice.
what happened to your team after they got pumped by 66 points? They haven't lost since.
They
They beat the Rabbits.
You know what
Yeah,
I
they
mean?
did beat the Rabbits.
They beat the Rabbits, they beat Melbourne,
No.
they beat Penrith, and then they just put 70 points on the team.
Yeah, but this is the difference, right? When the Cows got spanked like that, everyone was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
When the Dogs just got spanked, everyone's like, oh, that's not
Yeah,
good.
it's-
But it was by the, and then everyone's like, was it the Knights? Like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think this is going to be close at all. I'm going South 13 plus.
I think there's going to be one upset this week, and then it's going to be the Bulldogs. So there you go. You heard it here
Yeah.
first.
I am going the Bunnies.
But tough game.
Actually, fuck, they got no Cook. Murray.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, they don't have their spine.
Well, they might back up. Oh, they
No, they won't back
do.
up because the game's next
the
week.
game's after this.
Oh, yeah,
Origins
true,
on
true,
Wednesday.
true. What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah, wow.
I'm going the Dogs.
I trust the South
You know what?
system.
Fuck it. I'm going the Doggies.
Yeah,
I'm going the Doggies.
I'm gonna. No shot.
And the final game of the round, 4 o'clock Sunday, Queensland Derby, Titans, Finns. This is a tough one.
Very tough.
On the Gold Coast.
Finns without Hammer.
Yep.
Titans without Fafoida,
Yeah.
Brimson, and
Tino.
Tino.
And Footawaker.
And Footawaker, yep. I'm going Finns.
Yeah, I'm going Finns. Yep.
Finns played really well
and
against the Bronx.
one
the other
person you're
night.
forgetting who's out. So Brimson. Brimson for feeder,
Yep.
Fodawaker, Tino.
Yeah.
Finns missing the hammer. So yeah, I'm going Finns
Who did
as
we
well.
forget?
AJ.
I said Brimo first.
Oh, did you? Sorry.
Oh, how could I ever forget AJ? We locked eyes up here a lot.
Yeah.
You know when you lock eyes and it's like, fuck me eyes? Like, I
Yeah.
think that was me and AJ up here,
Yeah.
but I was too awkward to go up and say anything. So I'd like
gets
to
like
meet
that,
him
though.
again.
Yeah.
I've had some great times betting responsibly on AJ, actually.
He's
Yeah.
always good.
We
for
all
any
have.
time.
Oh, bro. Magic round last year, me and Sebo got it in first try scorer.
Yeah, right.
Bang.
And I didn't even know what happened. And I got back from the toilet. They're like, Brimo. I was like, yeah, he's sick, man. Like, he scored first.
He's
I was
extra
like,
sick.
Cool.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I'm going Finns.
Still like, that's a fucking coin toss. I'll go home team Titans.
Okay.
It's fair. What about you? You going Finns?
Yeah, I went Finns.
Righto. Well, that's all we've got time for this week. Thank you for tuning into the sports show. Let us know the weirdest memorabilia you have. Also, some funny things that people will be remembered for. And if you want us to sponsor your gooch of your team, email info@bloodybrilliantbeers.com. Donnie, thanks for coming on as always, mate.
Hey, thanks for having me. Hope I've earned another shot next week again.
Yeah,
This
we'll
1
see
week
about
contract
that.
is hanging over my head a little bit, but
We'll see about that.
Shout out to Head Noise.
Make sure you go follow the Don at Donny Sports everywhere. Check out his pod. He does with his mate Jord. They're doing great stuff out of the mighty Caxton Hotel. We will see you on Monday. We've got a ripper pod lined up.
Do we?
I've listened to some calls and they're fucking good.
Yeah, sweet. That's good.
Yep. So get keen for that.
Bye.